That gentleman seems very upset.
Been such a long time since I saw you.
Two things you need to know. First thing, today is Beme Day. What that means is today is the day that Beme launched. Now you're seeing this tomorrow, so tomorrow will mean that yesterday was Beme Day, but tomorrow's yesterday is today, and today is Beme Day, and Beme Day is crazy. Nuts. The second thing you need to know, I didn't sleep at all last night. I laid down in the office for like 15 minutes at 5 a.m. So I'm a little bit loopy today. So if I don't make any sense in today's vlog, just know it's like because of total exhaustion. I'm not on drugs or anything. I just like, it's been so long since I've slept. We got a lot of visitors to the office today. We got kids waiting outside with balloons. Beme Day is a crazy day. Crazy.
Oh yeah, it's working. It's working.
What's going on out there?
There's a lot of people outside.
What are you guys doing down there? You guys are now in the vlog. I'm coming down. Okay. It's Beme Day. I've got a whole cacophony of things to talk about regarding Beme. Before I do, during last week's mail time, I said something to the effect of, whenever I open up mail time boxes, I get scared that there's gonna be a human head inside. That was a joke. I just wanna say to whatever wise ass sent me this today, you totally freaked me out. This is as far as I get, okay? And then I open this up, look. Try to tell me this wouldn't freak you out. Okay, what does that look like in there? Okay, then you pull it away. What does that look like? That's red. And then it's like sticky and biological looking. And it's shaped like a skull. This is a human head made out of like gummy bear material. This is disgusting. And you completely freaked me out when I opened it. Very funny. Please no one else send me human heads. What am I gonna do with it? It feels gross. On today's program, we're gonna cover 3 things, all pertaining to Beme. Number 1, pro tips. Number 2, Number 2, who to follow. And number 3, we're gonna do like a short Q&A. Yesterday, I showed how to use it like this. And that does work really well. But you don't have to hold it against your chest. See, it just works off this sensor up here that you can really see on a white phone. Like, see that dot, the little one right above the ear hole thing? That dot right there is the sensor. Cover that and it starts recording. So what that means is, like, you can definitely just go like this and it records. Or if you want to talk to the camera, you can go like this and then talk to the camera. Beme isn't just about holding your phone against your chest. The principle behind that is it's about not looking at your phone while you capture. And if you're holding it up like this and the screen's black, there's not a whole lot to look at. You're not interrupting the moment for the phone. With that, there's some fun stuff you can do. Okay, this is my favorite thing to do while I'm riding my bicycle or I'm on a skateboard. Ready? Because it like captures exactly what I'm looking at, and because I'm holding it to my face, it picks up your voice really well, so it's great for narration. You do kind of look like a knucklehead holding your phone like this though. Now each clip is 4 seconds long. Only 4 seconds long. If you pull it away before 4 seconds, it cancels the post. But your beam can be as long as you want it to be. If you want it to be longer, just keep capturing more clips. When it comes to sending reactions, it's really fun to send a whole bunch of them. So one thing I like to do while I'm watching somebody's beam is just to keep reacting and move my head slightly like this or spin around slightly. And then when the person's looking at my reactions, if they tap fast enough, it almost looks like a stop frame movie. Okay, I think that's it for pro tips. Next up. Who to follow? Beme's brand new. So most users have no idea how to use the platform or how to do really interesting things on it yet. But there are a couple of people that have been on our beta for a while that have really found their voice. So here are 3 recommends. Number 1 is my friend Ben Brown. His username is Ben. That's a ridiculously good username. I highly recommend you check out Ben because Ben lives in South Africa. He's always traveling. Like the last week, all of his beams were from Zambia and like the Zambezi River. He's like a really positive guy who is always on an adventure. So I would check out Ben. Next up is my friend Sean Duras. It's like the country Honduras and the name Sean combined. Sean Duras. Sean is just like, he's one of the happiest, most lovely human beings I've ever met. On Beme, he tells these like really amazing, almost like intimate little stories from his life. Like yesterday he almost missed his airplane and his whole Beme was about racing to the airport, and like it started in an Uber on his way to the airport and the Beme ended literally in the cockpit of the plane. So definitely check out Sean Duras. Sean just posted. Let's check out one of his beams.
About to rob a bank. Dead serious.
All right. The last person that I want to recommend, his name is Harris. Now, Harris is like a young guy. He lives here in New York City. And he does things on Beme that I didn't think you could do. He has shirts and he keeps his phone in his... Harris also invented a couple of really weird techniques. Like, he built this like hand strap for his phone so it would record like that. And he did one thing that I love. He takes his phone and he tucks it into his belt so it looks like this, and then he can record hands-free. He just does a bunch of really weird, really awesome things on Beme. So definitely check out Harris. Section 3, which is Q&A. Now, normally I do my Q&As by going on Twitter saying ask me questions, but all I've been getting all day are questions about Beme. So thank you guys for... The number 1 question I've been getting is Beme going to be on Android? And the answer is yes, 100%. I do carry an Android phone in addition to my iPhone. So when will it be available on Android? Soon. We'll have an app on Android where you can reserve your name, and we're gonna release that before we release the full app on Android because that's gonna take longer. But it's happening, and it's not like a year away. It's happening, and it's gonna happen like as soon as possible. We really want it on Android. Our mission here, the principle that all of our decisions at Beme revolve around, the goal that we're trying to accomplish, is to promote empathy by sharing perspective. And what that means is, if you can see the world from everyone's perspective, you'll better understand who other people are and how they live. And limiting that to one ecosystem really limits the effectiveness of a platform like Beme. Hell yeah, free M&Ms, thank you.
Oh, you should have recorded that.
Yeah, you should take a picture of
I did, I just did. Thank you for my M&Ms. Really excited to be getting out of the office early. I didn't really get to see Francine yesterday, so I'm making sure I'm home in time tonight to give her a bath and put her to bed. Hello there. Hello. Hi. Did you have a great day? Oh, is mommy giving you your mixing bowl? You gonna make some toy soup? No, Dada.
Abba.
Say Dada. What are you doing with that? Who's in jail? Who's in jail? Yeah, the baby is.